Hello there! Welcome to the series of Introduction to Python by Team 10 channel. Today we will introduce you to function in Python, including definition, its importance, and common applications of function. First of all, what is Python? We know that we cannot make out what animals say to us, but we can understand what computer is going to communicate with us, thanks to programming languages. And Python is one of it. Python is a high-level programming language that allows us to communicate with computers and also even give commands to the computers. Since Python is a simple syntax programming language, and so we can apply it into solving problems. For example, like in data science, computer science, or even in machine learning, in artificial intelligence. So what is a function? A function is a block of code that only runs when it is called. Think of it as this vending machine next to me. It has all ingredients to make a cup of coffee, but only when you input your choice and insert your money in, it will make you one delicious cup of coffee. That's so good.
Let me give you some examples over here. So in this program, there are two built-in functions. The first one is print, which is used to output and display any strings or integers or any numbers that you put inside the parameter. And for the second one, it is length, and the length function is used to count the number of characters.
So why do we need a function? A function, first of all, saves our time and effort in dealing with repeated tasks by reusing the codes in the same program. Second of all, it also allows us to share the programs with other programmers to contribute and solve the same issue. Third, we can divide a program into smaller chunks and solve them individually, which makes it easier to implement as well as code readability. And finally, we all know that there are so many softwares nowadays are being developed, and by using user-defined functions, it can help us to solve different problems with different functions.
So what are the things that must be included in a function? I will give you an example over here. This is a check even num function, a function that is used for checking whether the input number is an even or an odd number. As we can see that there are three main parts in a function in Python. First of all is the name of the function. Second is the statements over here, which is a body paragraph. And the final one is the calling of the function. So for the name of the function, there are three smaller subtitle things inside it, including def, which stands for the definition, and check even number is the name of the function, with the parameter here is num. The number of parameters depends on the problem that you want to solve. You can have many parameters as you want, or you can have 0 parameter. And for this thing here, it is not a requirement. However, whenever you generate a program, it is necessary for you to know what data type is going to be returned when you call the function. So in this case, this function will return a Boolean data. For the statements, we have docstring over here, and the main program that is used to make the function works. So for the docstring, it is pretty important whenever you code a function, because, for example, a function can be able to it is able to share and modify the function with other programmers at the same time. Therefore, it is necessary for you to take note what is the purpose of this function, and also the arguments of it and the returning data type. And for the main parts of the function, this is where the program will go through in details when the function is called. Finally is the call of the main function for execution. With the use of print, which is a built-in function as I said, we will be able to print out, to display and output the final result that is returned after running through this function.
There's one main point that I forgot to mention, is that in any programming language, there will always have two types of function. First of all is built-in function, which is already predefined inside that programming language. For example, Python or Java. The second one is user-defined function. For this type of function, programmers can create a function by themselves, and this function can be used for solving specific tasks or specific problem.
So how would the Python interpreter read the code with a function in it? For example, in this one, it will start with the first line, which asks the user to input a number. Second is to assign the variable even as false, which is a Boolean data type. Next, when it reads this line, the fourth line over here, it will read the name of the function and the return value, and when it stops at the colon, this colon will tell the interpreter to move to start reading the other part after this function. So it will skip the statements part over here and jump into this 22nd line, which is print the function. So when the function is called in this line, the interpreter will come back to the statement and execute the whole function, and then it will give out the final result, which is a Boolean data type. There are several applications that you can try on your own. First of all is to add up all of the numbers in a list of numbers. For example, for a list of numbers from 1 to 5, this function will add up and will return the sums of all of the numbers, including from 1 to 5. Or it can also be used for generating a Fibonacci sequence through an iterative method or recursive method. For iterative method, they will usually use conditions or precondition loop, like for loop, or for in recursive Fibonacci. This is a special type of function where the function where inside the statements itself there will be a line that it will call itself again and again, repeat after each other, and then for each output it will generate a tree diagram of outputs, and later on when it reached to the end number that is passed into this function, it will stop and then return all of those outputs step by step from the lowest point of that tree diagram, then returns back to the first top of the tree, and all of the results will be output that way.
In conclusion, a function is a block of code that is only executed when it is called. A function may be a powerful tool to make the code more efficient and cleaner thanks to its reusable attribute. Keep experimenting and practicing by writing your own code to reinforce your understanding of a function in Python. Thank you for watching. Bye!